Hi.
You need to start this podcast with a song of Olivia Rodrigo then.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if we can for the copyrights.
Yeah. Oh, no, if you sing it, I don't think there's a copyright issue.
I got my driver's license last week. Cause today I drove through the suburb. Picture I was driving to your house.
I think there's certain artists are meant for girls, for teenagers.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah,
But-
most songs were like very...
But I understand if you like the type of singer.
The music, yeah, totally. But
So-
okay, I felt like 99% was women. Daughters and mothers. All wearing like sparkles and stuff. Like purple.
How long has she been around? I'm ignorant about
Maybe
this,
3
this
years?
singer. 3 years.
She's very young. She's 21 at the moment. And she already has a world tour. And like people were getting crazy. There was 0 empty seats, you know?
World tour.
Yeah.
So last couple of days with my daughter, casually,
Yeah.
I saw the Taylor Swift Eras tour.
No way.
The movie.
No.
And I was curious.
Okay.
And I need to tell you, like, production
Oh, for
was
sure.
10 out of 10.
For sure.
Like, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, if the
Insane.
tickets cost $3,000, it better be good.
Like, stage,
Mhm.
insane on different levels. And
Yep. So what I've noticed, like she had probably like 5 trucks driving the stage, everything.
yeah,
it's like
costumes.
also the tickets go expensive
Yeah,
because
but-
the cost of production.
Yeah,
you know?
but see, she did like she did in the continental United States, and
Mhm.
then she did other 5 continents.
Oh fuck.
So just think about that too.
Should I watch it?
The logistics of it.
Yeah.
No, this one was the last date on the United States of the
Also
Eras
just
tour.
from one.
Yes,
Oh.
at the SoFi Stadium it was.
Is it in Colorado?
I have no idea what that is.
I've heard it before.
Yeah, so it was.
Wow.
I mean, I was shocked. Like production value was insane. Was really really good.
It is insane. Like what
And-
the lights.
My daughter, she just heard the music on Spotify, and she says, "Why does she sound this bad?" Live.
Because they have autotune.
And I said,
stuff.
many artists, unfortunately, they don't sound good when they're live. Because I got disappointed too when I heard the song.
Oh, I mean, live it sounds good because they can like stretch the voice because they have autotune live too.
do they?
Do they?
In
Yeah.
the microphone?
Of course.
Really?
So what you hear, like they have those monitors, right?
Yeah.
So like when Olivia Rodrigo, she was singing, basically like all the crowd was singing with her. So like it's destructive. So she needs to have some sort of noise cancellation.
Yeah.
Then she has people saying her what song is now. There's a metronome. There's somebody playing the tone, like starting, and there's a drums, you know, tum, tum, tum.
Yeah.
And then she can hear everything, and you know, if she forgets something, they can adjust.
So it's been a long time for me to go to a modern concert,
Mm-hmm.
but I noticed that they use a lot of like cinematography. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's show.
visuals.
Show.
Visuals are insane.
Okay, so what she did, she literally had like a little moon. She sat on the moon and go all over the place,
Oh wow.
like Billie Eilish did. So
Damn.
like all the fans, she was like 1 meter from like all the
Close.
closer people, you know.
Yeah, and then,
So-
yeah, you see like the stage. You know, there's that little corridor in the middle that goes and opens up to the stage in
Mhm.
the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh my goodness, like these spots right here underneath the stage,
Oh,
they
yeah.
might be like tens of thousands of dollars,
Yep.
maybe.
Yep.
Because that's insane.
Yep.
And of course now everybody has the cell phone and the lights with the
Yeah,
phone.
but she literally like was very close to people, like touching those people in the first row.
Oh.
But those tickets underneath, they were like between 500 to 1,000.
How long
at
did
least.
it last?
It started at 7. She was on stage 8:30, and she was like 1 hour and a half. So like
Oh,
3
hour and a
hours,
half.
3
Conti-
hours. Hour and a half continuously was her show.
Continuous.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because I think about how difficult it
Oh
must
man,
be.
every second day to play, right?
Yeah. No, like throughout a concert.
That's why they have
Because
help from like.
They have a lot of help, and they, if you see, they find the smart ways to take a break in between,
Yep.
letting the audience sing.
Yeah, like sometimes she was coming from the bottom with like the piano forte, grand piano,
Yeah.
like it was coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Or sometimes they talk, they tell a
Yeah,
story.
they talk. Yep. But
So-
what was the thing? Oh, like when there are like some concerts when they jump a lot and stuff, they don't usually sing. Like they move their mouth, but it's played.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very often.
Yeah, and I see, of course, there's a lot of support from other singers in the background
Yep.
to help out and
Yep.
do
Those like artists opening, like usually how it is, like small.
the
They take-
costume changes are insane, and
Yeah.
it's wow, it's
And I
it's
was
very
reading
good.
about that, like the prices of tickets are going up now, usually, because the production cost they cost a lot, logistics plus the venue charge lots of money, you know.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
if they want to make some money, like they need to, you know.
yeah. But wow, I was impressed. That's
Really?
really wow. Yeah, impressed.
I've heard that there is a movie about that. Somewhere.
Really insane. About Olivia Rodrigo.
No, about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah,
that's the movie.
Eras Tour.
I thought it was made from like all the concerts.
No,
combined.
I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure because the little piece that I watched, I didn't watch everything, like a couple of songs, and she was
How
saying
long
that it
was
was
that?
like the last date of the tour. Maybe hour and a half. I didn't watch all of it, so just a few moments. But it was it was pretty good.
So your daughter likes
Change your call.
Taylor
Oh
Swift?
yeah, she does. Yeah, she likes.
Well, everybody
Spotify.
has,
but it's,
everybody has different
it
preferences,
makes sense.
right?
I mean, it's like the little
She's the
girls.
target.
Yeah, the target audience. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like she's 10. So just think, and then you see all those show the girls on, mostly women, on the show.
Oh, for sure. For
like
sure.
the audience, and these girls just go crazy and scream and just wow.
Man, I was like literally surprised, like the same, like how they know every single word of every single song. And
But
sing
those are
along,
the
and they-
super fans.
super.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Imagine that you're an artist and people do it to you. Like, what is the feeling?
Like I was thinking, like I said to my daughter, I said, look, Taylor Swift is like Jesus for these people. Literally.
Yep.
It's like a religion.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. She's like
Yeah.
a saint or something on the stage, and
That's
everybody's
true.
like crying for them. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I if you ask me, like I had goosebumps on those songs, like too, like on
Yeah.
Friday, like. And if you ask me, like, if I would have a ticket for the first row, would I be there? Oh, of course. I was just.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to watch. I went to watch Carlos Santana a few years ago, 3
How
years
was it?
ago. I mean, the guitar. The guy is talented for sure, and even given his age, the dude is like beyond the 60s, and he still keeps on rolling.
The same with Bonnie Riot. Do you know her?
Yeah. No.
She made this song, one of my favorite songs.
But yeah, it makes your skin crawl.
Yeah, but-
like the skill, the guitar, when you hear it live, it's
So-
like, wow, this guy.
Bonnie Riot, she's I think 76 at the moment or something. She's still performing, and she had the concert last year here. I didn't go because the tickets, the cheapest was like $1,000. But she got like to the small audience. That's probably the
Yeah.
reason why. But she's 76, and she wrote this famous song, "I can make you love me if you don't."
Yeah,
Something da-da-da, fear in the darkness.
There is something in the
this
music when
age,
you
right?
hear it live. It's crazy. I think
gives
it's
you like this special. I didn't discover concerts until 2021 maybe. I was always into the classical music, and I thought like, oh, it needs to be perfect, like no microphones, blah blah. I was like, fuck that. And then I started going to those more popular concerts. you
Yeah.
know? And I mean I'm still like a rookie because I've been maybe to like few, But I love it. It's wow. It's like something that you never forget. You know.
But it definitely takes if you don't have any financial problems, you can budget, you can save up and go
or you can
see
look
the
for,
artists
you can look
like.
for sales or like catch last minute tickets too. You know.
Oh, you can.
There's always a way.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know. So it's fun. I love it. It's something special, you know.
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
Just some of the venues you need to have the earplugs though. It's just
because it's too loud. Yeah.
like Ed Sheeran, it was no way without the earplugs because the US Bank.
You were close enough to that one.
That was almost in the first row.
Yeah. Nice.
We just got there, like we had tickets for different seats, and we just like somehow ended up there.
Oh, you just went standing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't see anything pretty much, you know.
Oh man, nobody would come and say, "Hey, move from the space."
No, that was rough because then when we got there closer, we couldn't go pee. Because you will lose your seat.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a trap. Yeah.
The same with Charlie Puth when I went. There was just like one general admission because you know the Armory, the venue. They have some balconies and stuff, but like floor, it's just one general admission. The tickets were cheap for him. Like I paid maybe $60.
Yeah.
And I was actually in literally the first row, but I couldn't go pee.
Oh yeah.
So I had to hold it for like 4 hours.
4 hours.
Because I got there early.
Oh.
You know.
I don't know if I would care that much about the music if you really had to go to the bathroom.
Well.
Oh gosh. You can forget for a little bit, but
for a little bit.
But it's still like.
But then you remind yourself, and then you have some water too. And what is annoying that they take the cork and you cannot even close the water, and like you don't know what to do with that, you know?
Oh, do they take the cork?
Yeah,
what?
usually.
So you don't throw it or something?
Maybe.
Oh, that's crazy.
But still, if you order beer, they give you like the metal cup, right? So that's weird. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
So you've been good?
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, it's been a while since last podcast. Good to see you.
Yeah. Lots of.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
That's good.
Same as
Enjoying
always.
the weather.
Not yesterday and today. Actually, we just got a huge change of temperature.
Yeah, the wind.
So
is
it's cold
terrible.
again, and I don't know if it's gonna snow. But tomorrow is gonna be the first day of spring.
Is it isn't it in 3 days? 21st.
Oh yeah, in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 days. 3 days. Yeah, I get confused.
I start watching, using the watch again.
Oh, how does it go?
I mean, I haven't used it for months, but
how does it feel to be hooked again?
Weird a little bit, but I like that it measures the pull.
That's why, yeah.
And I've been going like every day to the pool.
You want to have measurable outcomes and stuff.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if you swim like a lot. You did or not?
I did.
Yeah, so you know when you go there, you want to measure what you swim.
But I usually counted like how many laps.
But also, I don't like, because when you like focus on other thoughts, you forget. And then you're like, okay, did I do 12 or 13? Fuck.
I'll do one more just for...
Yeah, but then it just measures for you.
That's true. That's true.
So that's a nice thing.
So you do go by time at this point.
By time.
What do you swim? What style do you swim?
Oh, I do when I do like 150 meters, you know. So I go first in the crawl, and I come back on my backstroke.
Okay.
And then just crawl, backstroke. So it's like half and half. I cannot do other style.
Frog?
I never really got this. It was too hard for me.
Okay.
And it's slow. And this is another.
Is it freestyle? What's it called?
Yes, freestyle.
Yeah. Okay.
Crawl / freestyle on the backstroke. And there's another one, dolphin.
Yeah.
Right? Like when
you
it's
do
the
that?
hardest. No,
it is. Yeah.
I want to learn.
It took me a long time.
You
to
can
learn.
do it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But not for long. That like for me, I always thought like those swimmers are animals because they could just go like crazy.
Can you imagine like
maybe I could do one lap and just be dead afterwards.
Yeah, what is the distance they do sometimes?
2,000
meters sometimes.
No, so they do, I don't know if they do 200 tops because that's not something that you can sustain for a long time.
No, but there are others that they do like 1 kilometer, right? 40 laps.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they do it with the
freestyle.
Yeah, they call it butterfly.
Butterfly, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, butterfly is maybe to 500. I don't know.
It's crazy. The
It's very-
pace, it's
it's very
insane. At the speed, you see those guys.
I want to learn it. I mean, I know the rule that like your legs they go like this,
Mhm.
and then but to coordinate that,
So basically, you open your arms.
yeah, and like dive.
You dive down.
Yeah.
And then you flip your legs twice. 1, 2. On the second one, you go up.
Oh,
Breathe.
fuck.
Yeah, you need to see it.
Well, I had a coach back in the day because I
Mhm.
started. When did you learn how to swim? How old were you?
When I was little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had this little advantage.
No, but nobody taught me the former style. When I became a lifeguard, I had
Oh.
more opportunity to learn.
And you had to. No.
But I learned by myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so but at least you were not scared because you had this in the childhood. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So my first time was when I was 18.
Oh,
Very
okay.
first
No,
time in the-
I was swimming in the sea. Yeah.
So first time I took like 10 hours with coach, and he actually showed the rules, but it's still like I'm not that great, you know.
I used to do some crazy workouts swimming because I was working as a lifeguard.
Mhm.
And once I would set up everything on the beach, I would just do like 1 hour training every morning.
Wow.
So I will have some swimming pads,
Mm-hmm.
like plastic.
Oh.
They will give you more attrition to swim.
Yeah,
for
they
the
give you
water.
speed, right?
More, it was for me. It was more about more resistance.
Mm.
And then I would attach. I found an old car tire,
Mm-hmm.
and I attached a rope.
No.
And I would keep a rope was like maybe 3 meters back, 10 feet more or less,
Uh-huh.
and I would tie it to my waist, and I would drag the tire with my pads,
Oh shoot.
and I would swim in the water.
Wow.
And that training was insanely crazy.
Wow.
And I enjoyed every second of it. It was
That's
very
cool.
nice. Yeah. And that's when I started learning the different styles
Mm.
because I had a little bit of time in the morning, and I was watching the Olympics 2004.
Mm.
You were 2 years old.
Yeah. 4.
4. 2004?
Two-
Were you born 2000?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You always forget. It's like
No, because I always think that you born 2002. That's why.
either way.
No, it's not either way. Yeah, and then one time I was swimming without the pads, right?
Mm.
And I was swimming and I was not looking. I always had because salt water when it gets into your eyes is really a pain in the ass.
Yes. And I have another issue.
And I always had goggles.
Yes.
And you know, with goggles, they fog. You need to buy a good pair of it every time.
Yes.
They need to attach and adhere to your
So
face.
how did you because I have a problem. I cannot breathe through nose.
I would just deal with. I would just breathe in with my mouth and breathe out with my nose, and then change the side every
So
time.
I have my goggles they cover the nose.
Oh,
I can't. I want to try to learn
Yeah,
how to do it with.
you breathe in with your mouth because it's,
Yes, but then
Yeah.
you have to breathe out.
and then just like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then somebody was saying, like a coach I saw the video, and he was saying like to do, like some sort of.
No, I never heard about that. So you just go down, and then you just stretch,
Yes.
and then.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just can alternate. It depends. You can do 2 times one side, 2 times
Yeah.
the other side. It's just really up to you.
Now I kind of want to try.
So when they do the 50 freestyle, that is the fastest race
Mhm.
ever. They would just do all in one breath. They would not even keep their
yes,
mouth.
and they don't even like
Nope.
go out. Yep.
They
mhm.
just go in all the way down.
Yeah, because there is like usual swimming pool here. It's 25 meters per lane.
Okay,
But
yeah.
the Olympics is 50.
The Olympic is 50.
So I used to, when I lived in my college, they built the pool, the first ever in that city with Olympic swimming pool. It's kind of like rough, but also like makes it consistent. Like
Mhm.
if you do something, you already have done 50, so
Yeah.
it's nicer. And you go back, it's 100. Here you go back, it's 50, right?
No,
It's
no.
like you go back and forth.
It's better to have it all at once.
Yep.
So I was swimming this time and I was so focused looking down. So the scariest thing is that when you swim in the sea or in the ocean or wherever,
You don't know.
it's so deep that you could see the bottom, and it was maybe 10 meters deep. When I would go, it would be how much is 10 meters deep in feet?
30 feet?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, 30 feet deep.
Yeah.
And you could
Wow.
see, and it was sand, and it would just go.
Interesting.
And I would say, like, holy shit, if there's a shark here or something, I would just be
Oh.
scared. But
Never tried.
so I went forward. I was not looking where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I raised my arm. I land with my hand and I touch something.
Oh,
It was a jellyfish. And I pushed the jellyfish down and back. And the tentacles from the jellyfish just like touched me on the side here. And then it gave me pain, like burning sensation. You know what happens if you touch the jellyfish, the tentacles.
Yeah.
The top doesn't do anything, but the tentacles, holy shit. And it was crazy. And that season, the temperature were warmer. So there was a bunch of jellyfish around. So you had to
Wow.
look.
That's crazy.
And I took my exam for the lifeguard, and the sea was full of jellyfish too. So you have to be careful where you were
way.
landing. And when they teach you to swim as a lifeguard, the difference is that you need to see where you're going, because you want to keep visual contact with that person that is drowning.
Also, you don't like breathe.
You cannot go down. So you need to keep your neck up, and you just swim like this.
Oh.
And it's so hard
Hard, right?
on your neck and on your traps
Yeah.
here. That is insane.
Because
It takes,
otherwise, when you swim, it's
because
like,
I see many people, they just do like this.
oh
right?
no, that's terrible.
So you don't want to do
That's
that.
terrible.
Yeah, it is.
They don't want to breathe in the water. That's crazy.
Even when you dive and somebody's drowning, you don't dive head first, because you might say same thing. You might lose visual contact with that person. So you just jump and just like break yourself. So you still you can see where the person is, and then you can just go all the way.
Wow.
Yeah, it was different back then in Italy. We didn't have the little like Baywatch,
Like those.
the little
How is it? Oh, like the thing. How is it
what's
called?
that called? Jeez.
I don't know.
It's like yeah, I don't know what's that called.
Either way.
They have different ones now.
Oh yeah. Like I saw
If you ever go to
different
the
shapes.
yeah, no, if you go to a water park, you see the lifeguards have that
Yeah.
kind of spongy thing.
Yep. I think to like throw it right and catch.
Yeah,
something.
and then there's this weird thing at the beginning I did not know. And I went to the water park in Wisconsin. They have a bunch of water parks. And you see the lifeguards, they have the whistle in their mouth, and they do like this.
Why?
And then they do like this. And then like this.
Why do you do it?
It's a scanning method that you're gonna look at and I say, like, what's wrong with this guy? I say, why does that? And they would do this like on the length of their shift, sitting on that place with the whistle in their mouth and just doing like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then going all the way down. And it was crazy. It
It's
was
a nice
just like,
neck exercise.
oh my God. I say, like, it's a way to stay alert and a way to have a scanning vision that goes pretty much all over the place. But
I wouldn't be able to do it.
they never taught me that. Well, I taught you 2004. By the way, I learned swimming, all the styles, watching the Olympics in 2004.
Wow.
That was it.
That's cool.
Self-taught. Yeah.
Nice.
It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah,
Wow.
and nothing builds you like swimming.
Plus, you can not really injure yourself.
No.
There's no like pushing.
No contact.
weights.
Oh yeah, and you work
No-
your entire body.
Mm-hmm. That's why I love it. It's like plus your breathe, you can extend your
Yeah,
breathe.
and you burn so many calories as well.
Yeah.
But there was this false idea back then, this concept. They say, oh, swimming gives you more stamina. That's what
Okay.
they say. And I had this friend of mine said, like, I swim a lot, it gives me more stamina, but when I go play soccer, I'm tired, and I don't understand how this happens. Guess what? Swimming gives you more stamina for swimming.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate into soccer
Yeah.
because that's a total
It's
different.
more consistent.
No, that's a total different activity.
Yeah.
So if you run and play soccer all the time, you build stamina for soccer.
Yeah.
And if you go swim, you suck at it. It's total different
I
mechanism.
agree because Yeah. Well, I thought when I was very good at swimming, like
Yeah,
how you say the condition.
yeah.
Then I went to play soccer. I was like, oh.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I discovered like
It's
it doesn't
total
transfer.
different thing.
No.
So one thing that I wanted to mention to you about, I was reading different things about Apple this week, and
What is it?
apparently Tim Cook.
AI.
Yeah, that's another thing. There's three things. So Tim Cook was hiding the data about China because iPhone was not doing well in China, and they hid the
Oh.
the information from, I don't know from who, but they lost like so much money. The second one is that Apple apparently spent $10 billion for the car, or 1 billion or 10. I'm not sure, but there's a huge difference though.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking about $1 trillion company, so
You never know. Might be 10
Yeah.
billions.
and they didn't do anything with
Yep.
it.
That's true.
The third one is that
AI.
they're partnering with Google Gemini
Yeah.
in order to develop the AI. So my question is, what the hell are you guys doing, the richest company in the history of the world, for development? If you need to go and
Google.
partner with Google for you developing your AI,
Mhm.
like you're Apple.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? You know what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say,
that's
right?
true. Yeah. That's stupid.
Like, what do you think about that?
Hmm.
It's,
Not good. Like this whole AI thing.
I mean, for me, it's like,
I was-
and I'm afraid that the next phone is just gonna be a flop, and they're gonna attach the sticker
Okay, so-
AI on it. and
Okay,
that'll be it.
look. The problem is, I don't really use AI at the moment, like at all, pretty much. I trust HI, human intelligence.
Oh,
But
damn.
look, here's the
so
thing.
slow, human intelligence.
No, there was a lady, and she's like technology operations, some chief at the AI company. I forgot which one, maybe Open and AI. And they were asking her, like, she had an interview, and they were asking, "Oh, is your system using YouTube videos, Facebook videos to like get the knowledge and stuff?" She was like, "I'm not sure about that." Like, of course it uses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want AI to generate the video from the drone flying over the city, somebody had to record it first, you know?
Yes, but wait.
So they are like taking.
Do you know the new
What the-
technology, Sora?
I've heard about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that thing can make videos out of nothing.
Oh, but they based on what people already created.
I'm not sure about that.
Because it's like, or is the other way?
I am not
you know?
sure. If you see it, you will be shocked.
Well, I would need to read more about that.
They made a video of a dream, and the way they made a video of a dream, it's something that you've never seen before ever. It's like they make a video of a bee, an insect flying, and you see from the top, like you have a overview, and the bee is flying. The videos are stunning. And it's not something that has ever been done before. That's the thing, because I know what you mean.
Yeah,
you
know,
say
like-
they take information from,
because they have so much information.
what has been
YouTube,
created.
TikTok, Facebook, and stuff they collected.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, most
But
likely.
these things were just created from nothing. So you're right when you talk about the language model, ChatGPT. It scrapes the information from the entire web and compiles this information
Yeah.
in something.
But it's not every time correct.
It is not correct all the time. Yes. So you may assume that with videos, but Sora.
Maybe one day, you know.
I don't know. I'm terrified.
But why are we like?
I like it, but I'm terrified.
Yeah, but we're humans. Why are we trying to, like, take everything?
Yeah, I had something about this. So you know what they're doing? They're doing like AI with famous people, famous
Yeah,
personalities,
yeah.
and it's like you can talk to them. Like you can talk. In this case, he says people are using AI to talk to dead celebrities, like Marilyn Monroe, and it's like a AI digital recreation of people and celebrities that can match their likeness and voice with accuracy and rely on machine learning to hold a conversation. This could soon be in the norm. and this was a presentation, and they say AI can mimic people dead or alive, and they say, is this an ethical thing to do? Apparently, people don't care when they develop these things, and then this can be dangerous because they say AI has become so sophisticated that criminals can use it to impersonate a loved one. Imposter scams, where the scammer pretends to be someone the victim knows and persuade them into handing over money. Like, we have 30 episodes on our podcast. From those 30 episodes, they can extrapolate all the things that we said, my tone of voice, my accent, my intonation, everything, and create a chatbot. A chatbot, like somebody that talks like me, that talks from things like me, gives answers like I would, from all the information that they create gathered.
fake videos, for example.
Yeah, so they say here they can get the Meta revealed new AI chatbots with characteristics of celebrities, including Tom Brady, Kendall Jenner, Naomi Osaka, Chris Paul, Charli D'Amelio, Israel Adesanya, and Roy Choi. And then Meta's assistants are designed to answer questions and help with daily activities. One model after Dwayne Wade puts together workout plans and helps users stay motivated to their fitness goals. And then they say this AI soul machine debuted with Digital Marilyn. And it's like a digital person with all Monroe's wit, wisdom, and undeniable charm, seen not through grainy films or distant memories, but in real time. Personalized interaction. The chatbot can have the conversation with people that feel authentic and responsive, according to the company. The decision to feature Marilyn Monroe specifically has garnered some criticism. Some fans and experts who say that the AI chatbot is a further exploitation of a woman who was already exploited during her career. Well, whatever. And they say Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda, you know Robin Williams?
Oh, yeah. It was a great
said
actor.
that she found out AI recreation of her father's voice to be personally disturbing. And then she's seen people recreate voices of actors that they did not give the consent.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what else? And it looks like this may be a horrendous Frankensteinian monsters, because every single one of these discussions should be based on legal contracts. And this company, Soul Machines, acquired the rights for Marilyn Monroe's intellectual property in 2018 to recreate AI Marilyn. And then, they say brands also represent other iconic celebrities, Elvis Presley, Muhammad Ali, Shaquille O'Neal, David Beckham. I would not be excited to listen to
as
David
you
Beckham
see so
talk.
far, they are recreating what people did.
Oh, you know who sold his rights? What's his name? Oh, man. The actor. He's sick now. He cannot talk anymore.
I don't know.
The Fifth Element, the guy.
No idea.
Come on.
I have no idea.
How could I forget? Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Bruce Willis.
wait.
He sold his rights for AI development.
He cannot talk anymore.
He's a illness. Yeah. So, what do you think about this?
I think that they're trying to recreate something what people already did, you know? And like with the music, do you remember when he talked about this tweet when somebody said how AI music will be and like what they're trying to get us used to at the moment, you know? So I think I still have hope that the human intelligence will survive and will go beyond this shit.
Yeah, so it was diagnosed aphasia diagnosis announced in March 2022.
Can I see his picture now?
Bruce Willis?
Yeah, how he looks now. Oh, wait. So I've heard of something.
And the family of retired actor Bruce Willis says his condition has progressed
That's what I've heard. But
to
that was
frontotemporal dementia.
Oh, shit. Because that was last time I've seen the movie with him a few years ago. I think that was the last one he...
Yeah, few movies.
The last movie was... let me see, because I went to the movie theater It was pretty good movie. Wait.
Yeah, because they say that he sold his.
But he was even in 2023 in a few movies.
So Bruce Willis made headlines in 2022 for reportedly selling the rights to their face and voice, respectively, to deepfake companies. The key to avoiding legal liability for using any real person in an AI-generated video is to receive permission from the individual whose likeness is being used. Yeah, so he sold his image.
Oh.
His rights to his image.
That was the last movie I've seen with Death Wish 2018.
Death
Have you
Wish.
seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So he
Went to
sold
the
his
movie
likeness
theater.
to a deepfake company. Yeah.
Interesting.
Does not own the. Despite initial reports, the deepfake company Deepcake does not own the rights to Bruce Willis' likeness.
Wow.
Partially because that's literally not possible, the company said. Okay.
So what?
So they updated that. They
Whoa.
didn't sell his likeness.
Oh. So what do you think? Do you hope that human intelligence will survive,
So-
or you're excited about?
This is a long
AI.
battle. I always said that humans and AI will be perfect working together because
Mhm.
you will have the knowledge and technical expertise of the AI, but the experience of the human to the applied world. You cannot leave everything completely unbridled, like complete freedom to the AI
There's the risk
system.
that they will get out of control too, right?
There is the risk. Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
There
Like
is.
there is another article I have. So speaking about that, the Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
So long story short, she is sick apparently, right?
yeah.
We don't know the details.
Abdominal
Like,
something?
yes. And she for some reason posted the picture with her family to
Yeah.
like make people think that everything is good.
Mm-hmm.
But then people get closer look to this picture and it was Photoshop.
Yeah. Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yes.
Like the hands were like parts were missing.
Yes.
So this is crazy, huh?
Well, somebody claimed that she's missing or that she's dead.
Oh.
And it's been a while that she hasn't been seen.
Then somebody posted a picture, Kate Middleton with
Since she's been out of the public eye since Christmas 2022 and has
Wow.
not attended St. Patrick's Day celebration.
oh.
This has led to conspiracy theories about her health, with some saying
Yes.
she is missing.
So someone posted a picture of Kate Middleton and
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth, and
Yeah.
they were saying Kate Middleton is doing great. Just look at this picture.
And then they said that Kensington Palace announced in January 2024 that Middleton has undergone abdominal surgery.
Yeah.
So probably she's.
So what's the issue? Why they're not transparent?
My
about it?
thing is like, why would you Photoshop the picture
That's so
and actually
stupid.
visually? Pretty big mistakes.
Yeah, because they made
the
so much
hands-
hate. So much hate.
No, the hands.
Oh yeah, like
Of the picture, they were.
but you cannot really Photoshop. Like it's not gonna work. You know,
Mm.
like it's always somebody's gonna notice. Like even if you have such a good skill, like difference in the lights, it's just you cannot make it happen.
Yeah.
And they've noticed like there was a picture and they showed mistake here, here, and here. Like it was like 5, 6 zoom. They did the zoom and then they showed how crazy is that. So
I'm not sure what's going on there. And then somebody else said that it was for the first time in history there were 2 black horses and 1 white horse going around the streets in London, and that means that somebody has passed or something.
really,
And they were trying to connect this with that, and they say that this is something historical.
Really?
Yeah.
wow.
So there was people were trying to put these things together. Yeah, I'm not really sure what was the goal.
Oh.
The meaning of that, I have no clue
Okay.
whatsoever.
Are you still watching the Shogun?
Shogun, yes.
Your thing?
Tomorrow Tomorrow comes out the.
Oh,
it
so
comes
it's
out
like
tonight. Yeah, they didn't throw the whole thing.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have watched the shit out of it.
Ah!
Oh,
The same with The Rookie.
episode 4.
They go every week, so I'm just waiting
It's gonna go until the end of April, I think.
because they want to make you pay for the service like every week or whatever, right?
You know what's the best thing though? This one is just one season, 10 episodes.
Oh, no more. So it's a
Yeah.
limited series.
Great.
That's what they
and
call.
I like
Nice.
it. Beginning to end, so you don't have to go through the BS of going through the whole.
Like Suits, they destroyed the last. I mean,
Mhm.
they could have just finished, and like why they didn't.
Yeah, but there's this thing with shows that it's like the first season, it's new. People learn about it. It's exciting.
Yes.
There's so much. It's something that is
But
never
not
been
every
seen.
instance. Look at Breaking Bad. It was going from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, it became crazier and crazier after
You watched
that.
the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Was it 10 seasons?
Five.
Fi-
5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Are you sure?
I think 6.
They went escalating like crazy. Like, every time, even with movies, whenever they do a sequel, they try to escalate,
Yeah.
and make something bigger, like Fast and Furious.
I mean, I still go. It's 5 seasons, Breaking Bad.
5
so that was
seasons.
perfect.
How many episodes per?
13. And I think the
Per
last
season?
one was, yes, the last one was 16.
Oh,
Let me
damn.
look.
Oh,
99%. It's 13 for 4 seasons. Total of 62 episodes. So, first season. Okay, sorry. First season had 7 episodes, and then second, third, fourth had 13, as I mentioned, and then the last had 16. So, but also there is the show Better Call Saul. It's a prequel, right?
it's.
I think it's called
It's a se-
prequel.
I don't know if it's before.
I think like
So prequel is when
I think the action goes before
before the story.
before the story.
Okay, yeah.
And they're saying that like it's great as well, but I still didn't have like. And this funny story with Suits is that they picked up this year because of they released them on Netflix, and it's having like a second life.
Yeah, I
People are
watched
getting
this
crazy.
show of it was an Amazon show, Goliath. It was about this lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was, I don't know if it was 3 seasons, and it was.
Did you
good.
finish this Reacher?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. I just watched 3 first.
I
time.
did.
didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, if
Is
I had
it
to
worth to watch?
well, if you look around and see the quality of Hollywood is going nowadays, I think they did a pretty good job still. But you cannot match the first somehow.
Oh, that's sad. I'm waiting for Emily in Paris.
Oh, come on now.
I like it.
Oh,
I love
gosh,
it.
Emily in Paris. Just keep that for yourself.
Fuck. It's a good show. I love it. And I've seen all locations in real life, so
Emily
it
in
makes
Pa-
me.
Emily
know.
in Paris.
It's so fun. I mean, I like those casual shows, when they.
Oh, you do?
Sometimes I'm like 16-year-old girl.
So you want to go through the drug decriminalization first, or you want to go to buy now, pay later for groceries and take out?
Do the buy now, pay
Buy now,
later.
pay later?
And let me grab my water.
My water. George, grab your water. I have to drink some water too. That's insane. Would you believe that people would get in debt for buying groceries? That is something that when I read it, I have to read it twice because I said, that's not possible. What am I reading here? And with food inflation still hot, consumers turn to buy now, pay later to buy groceries and take out. Consumers at all income levels are using buy now, pay later loans to afford basics. Money's tight, food prices are soaring, and that's turning more and more Americans to buy now, pay later options to stay afloat. Last year, 15 million consumers, or 6.57% of the US population, reporting using buy now, pay later installments, loans to pay for groceries. To pay for groceries.
That's ridiculous.
Or manage their weekly food expenses, according to research. Out of that share, 5.4% of household using buy now, pay later to afford groceries were low income, meaning there was still a slim share of higher earners, those making over $100,000 annually using the popular pay in 4 installments loan to purchase food each month. As the cost of living rises, people find it harder to manage their budget and cover their expenses. And buy now, pay later offers a short-term answers by allowing shoppers to spread out payments over time. And then Americans found out relief at the grocery aisle this month as food prices remain flat. But then look at what it says. Still, so it says two things contradictory. It says this month the food prices remain stable. However, food prices, when moderated, while food prices moderated in February, they remain 22.3% higher than 2020 levels. And then still, it has caused different household incomes to have issues. Even people that earn middle class, upper middle class, people they make 200,000 a year.
Everyone, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then to save money at checkout, they switch. They say, I don't know that this person is who's writing this and how did they write this article. It's crazy. So to save money at checkout, more people said they were switching to more affordable merchants. For example, shopping at Target instead of Whole Foods. What are you talking about? Target is still expensive.
I think so. I don't go to Target.
Me neither. Never. I never buy, and I don't understand that. To me, when you say Target, to me, it's a place where you go and maybe buy a pair of pants or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But not like buy groceries.
I actually bought pants there for $18.
Yeah, so you could say maybe go to Walmart. That is
but
cheaper.
don't do groceries there, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, Aldi has great options.
Yeah, it says even enjoying a meal at a restaurant has become more expensive because inflation index for food away from home ticked up by 4.5%.
Oh, but the solution is easy. Like, if you cannot afford, you don't go out.
Exactly.
That's so... Okay.
And listen.
Okay, look.
And listen to this. Well, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
So this girl says, finally paid off my Uber Eats order from January. She tweeted. The Chicago resident says she ordered takeout order for $44.88 and paid it off in 4 equal installments through buy now, pay later.
There's another stupid thing. Like, you don't order DoorDash. You can. It's gonna be 40% cheaper to grab the food by yourself from the restaurant than order delivery.
And then the younger generations in particular are used to digital transactions and value convenience. And why wouldn't it be? It's quick, it's simple, and requires little thought. And it's crazy. Oh, look, this guy is like glorifying buy now, pay later by saying like, hey, it's okay if you do it. It's convenient. It's easy. Plus, young people are doing it.
And then you're falling down.
Yeah. And then he says, while taking short-term pay for loan to purchase groceries can be convenient. See? Borrowers should be careful not to overly rely on these installments loans.
So stupid.
You don't want to risk overspending and failing to keep up with the other debt loads.
That's stupid as
like
hell.
What are you doing? And he says like generally small payments are buy now pay later is generally interest free for smaller purchases, but you could be charged interest for larger loans. So what are we doing here? What are you telling young people? Instead of telling financial responsibility and saying like, no, if you cannot afford it, don't go. You don't have to spend money, but you say, but we need to eat. Yes, I know that you need to eat, but you need to get a hold of your finances. It's like repeating.
I mean, you can, I would say, because even if you go to grocery store and you want to just buy basics, you can do it like fairly cheap.
But what I've seen that is killing people.
But I saw the carts even at Aldi, what people are buying, bunch of those like sweets, bunch of pop, frozen meals. Holy shoot. Oh my gosh. Just look at ingredients. What are you eating? And the whole cart is filled. Like, you don't need all of this.
My thing is that there's like, there was a video of this girl I was watching on X, and she was they were showing how illiterate she was, ignorant about credit card. And then she was saying, oh, they brought up my credit card allowance to $4,000. So that means that I can spend $4,000. And I'm so happy. And then when they brought it up to $8,000, I was so happy. And I was buying for everything for my friends whenever we go out.
Maybe that was a joke.
And I would say, but
no.
she was serious.
No
she
way.
was serious, man. I was paying for everything for my friends. They say, like, oh, how can you pay for everything? Oh, I got a credit card. It's like, you gotta pay back.
So stupid.
You idiot. Like, what
But
are
also,
you
there's another thing. Like, let's say you have $5,000 limit. You cannot really spend more than $1,000.
Yes.
Because otherwise, your credit
more
score
than
will go down.
20%, your score will go
Yep,
down.
Yep, will go down right away.
And if you got 10 credit cards, and even if you max one out, your overall credit picture
will just go down.
will go down if it's more than 20%.
Yeah, I was reading about that. Mm-hmm.
And
So-
they don't teach these things.
No.
They want you stupid. They want you uneducated.
Yeah.
They want you in debt.
Mm-hmm.
They want you buying crap that you don't need because you are a tool to the establishment and to these large companies that you are a profit generator. You need to go to work to generate revenue for yourself and to pay taxes and to get in debt. And you just stuck in this fucking circle here like a rabbit, just running around.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And this
Not many people. That's why everybody should follow the Dave Ramsey. I like him.
Yeah, many people are really harsh with him. Because
I mean, he's weird. He's a weirdo.
He's from another
sure.
time.
Yes.
Well,
But
go watch my video about financial.
But still,
the one that I did.
some things he says are stupid, but plenty of things are smart.
His basic idea is like, have a budget, have a plan,
Pay cash.
Don't be in debt, don't have a credit card, pay cash whenever you can,
Yeah.
and just like
And if
thrive.
what I agree, if you are in debt, you can see the restaurant, but as a worker, you know, why would you go for the dinner if you're in debt?
The problem is that
What is the
when you spend your life and you had everything given to you as an adult, you haven't struggled for anything, and you live in this abundance all over the place, so you don't know harsh times. You never felt hungry before. You haven't never felt poverty, so you always assume that everything is wonderful, and for you, spending, getting in debt is normal. So it's not taught. It's not taught to kids in school nowadays. They teach math, but it's not the math that is useful to the world.
How many people I know, they're like younger and they have car payments?
Absolutely.
You know, like, isn't it better to drive
Or you
like
just go
older
walk
car?
in the street and ask the average person, do you have that? They would say yes.
Yeah.
It's either one of these categories.
Most people have car payment. Most people.
Credit card payment, car payment, mortgage.
Well,
almost
but mortgage,
everybody.
I mean...
But it's, that's a good kind of debt, I think. You own a house. You own something.
If you ask me if I would love to have a mortgage, I would, but there is no way now, you know.
Yeah, no.
But people who got mortgage back in the day, right? Like, I think it's a win, you know, to have the mortgage at the moment.
Yeah.
Not, I mean, unless you sign up now, so you'll be paying. Like,
No, so the payments went from paying $1,200 for a mortgage
to 4,000 easily.
Oh yeah, to 4,000. So you got like more than 80% increase for you to buy a house.
Yeah.
And the amount of money you need to make, it's equal to 140.
Oh, now they're saying
or 160.
Yep.
Just to afford the 20%
And
that
like,
you need to put down.
Yeah, back in the day was $50,000 per year to comfortably afford
more or
the
less.
house.
Yeah.
So like,
But then another thing that people don't know is that 20 years ago, people were having just a high school diploma and they were able to support a family of 5, have a house, have a car, afford the vacation. Now that's not the case anymore.
well, now you look at the doctor and the doctor has $500,000 in debt, if not $1 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Well, student loans. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So...
But that's the thing. Most people young people got sold this idea. Millennials, my generation, got sold this idea. go to college to become a higher earner. You know, most of the time though, one they don't tell you is that the stupid degrees that are out there, they make money only to the universities.
Not to you.
They're not applicable in the real world.
They will not change your personality.
They're not applicable.
Yeah.
Plus now they're indoctrination tools, universities, you know,
and if you look who
to make communists and socialists. Yeah. So it's.
But if you look who makes the most people who own their own businesses.
Yeah, there's no more this mentality.
And they don't need to have degree, you know.
You don't need to have a degree to open a business. That's true.
You need to have a good idea and some money to start, but you know, like that's not what they say in school, I guess.
Yeah, but there's not this idea of creating individuals that can take risks and create something.
Yes. People are laughing on those people. Oh, you're taking risk? No, why would you do that?
Well, never mind in Europe. You know how that's in Europe. Everybody wants to find a safe place.
Yeah.
I remember in Italy.
Corporate, right?
Yeah, like working in a supermarket was considered a high-end job. Safe. Because everybody else was just relying on working in the fields, picking up oranges, because that's the main living. That it's in my area, in southern Italy, in Calabria. Yeah. It's a economy founded on, not really founded on tourism for the summer, just for a little bit. The rest of the year, from October to March, people go in the fields, get oranges from the fields, or people work in these the distribution centers where they take the oranges for the fields and they package them and they create, like, they make pallets, they clean them and do everything to ship them to other places in northern Italy or in Europe. So the whole economy is based on oranges, mandarins, and all of these, you know, so citrus fruit basically.
Interesting.
And working at a supermarket was great because you say, "Oh, I'm working inside." Hell, you're working inside. I would get there. I worked at a supermarket. I was working from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. Barely time for lunch, and you will work until Saturday. Monday to Saturday, just Sunday off. Now that doesn't exist anymore because they're even open Sundays.
No? Oh.
In some places.
Wow.
And the pay was miserable. They were paying me 700 euros a month. It's like, you could say the equivalent of $700 nowadays, even if the euros is more. It's worth more than the dollar.
Wow.
And it was nothing. Crazy.
Wow.
So to just think of it, and then you come here, you could see that as a teenager, you have the opportunity to work any fast food restaurant. And just, I always think, oh man, if I would have had that opportunity here to work, you know, but it's a different country.
Maybe that was meant to be.
Working at McDonald's is considered a high position.
Oh yeah, over there.
Yeah, because it's safe.
That is true. That is true.
But the pay is even much more than here too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, it's a different world.
That's crazy.
Many people say, when they tell me, like, "Oh, why did you come here to the United States? What are you here in Minnesota for? Italy is beautiful. The food is fantastic."
Everybody say that.
Yeah, I say yes.
Go there and try too.
It is beautiful. It is fantastic, but there are no job opportunities for young people. There's a lot of corruption. You go forward only if you know somebody. Lots of nepotism. So if you know the politician, they gives you a favor to give you a job in exchange for the vote. I mean, to that level. And you see literal idiots that get on high-end positions just because they know somebody, not because they went to school or they're really knowledgeable about that job or that particular topic.
It's everywhere, though.
So there's no meritocracy in the end. So do you want to live in that world? Well, everybody will come on vacation. If you want to go on vacation, yeah, it's fantastic. And everybody will go there and say, "Oh, that is so beautiful. I don't understand why you want to leave." So, well, you don't know my reality, you know?
Yeah.
So it's...
People don't know. They should try to live there.
It's a different world.
And check it out.
And if you live there, you see how good it's living here in the United States. Once again, why does everybody want to come here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
That is very true. All people from here want to go to Europe. All Europeans want to come here.
I don't know how many though want to go to Europe
Most people, I guess. I don't know. They don't know how
to
it's
live
there.
to live life. But that's most people.
They don't know.
But do you remember we talked about the India story?
Mm-hmm.
That was
They don't
insane.
know.
That's insane. Different
Mhm.
cultures. You don't really
Yeah.
know. You cannot go in other places and expect that everybody has the same rights
Yeah.
as you have here at
That is
home,
very true. That is very
or the
true.
same opportunities to this extent.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
that's
Do you have one more thing?
what do you
said?
have?
Let me see. Oh.
Yeah, the next one I have is a little bit long because
Oh.
talk about something that is going on.
I have one more thing. It's about the Oscars.
Oh,
So apparently everybody's getting $178,000 gift bag,
oh damn!
and I just found it interesting to.
From the after the party, did you see the party?
Yes, but so
Did you see? Do you know who Sydney Sweeney is?
yes, she's like
She's pretty hot.
whoa, but now everybody talks about her.
Yeah.
She's like a hot topic everywhere. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She went to Saturday Night Live and they had the highest audience.
Oh
Of,
shit!
oh man. I watched one comedy movie with her.
Is she good? Or is she just beautiful?
She's beautiful.
Yes.
She's very good looking. and-
Very good looking.
Yeah.
All right. So it's co-founder of LA-based marketing company. Is in his 22nd year of delivering the over-the-top everyone wins gift bags. So every year we only give the top acting and directing nominees, which is 25 people, and then we always throw in one for the host. So Cutie Pie Jimmy Kimmel's getting one too. So this year's gift bag is valued at roughly $178,000, and it's filled with over 50 gifts. The most expensive gift is an invitation to enjoy a $50,000 vacation at a ski chalet in the Swiss Alps for the Oscar nominee and up to 9 friends. For someone who says it's overindulgent to give these nominees a 6-figure gift bag, I would simply tell them to enroll in a marketing class at their local community college. It's so straightforward what this is. These are folks who get paid millions of dollars, if not tens of millions of dollars to be in films, not because they needed the money, but because they are the biggest names in the world and they can sprinkle stardust on whether it's opening night of a film or whether it's something like overnight travel bags, and they are seen using this bag when they're at the airport, and it changes the trajectory for the business. So it's really powerful win-win. So what else there? Yeah, there's like many fun things, like a 5-piece luxury gift set from Miage Skincare. There's some small things like in honor of the Rubik's Cube 50th anniversary, a retro themed version featuring the puzzle's original logo and color scheme, valued at $15. And $10,000 micro needling treatment designed to tighten and revitalize skin, or like
$10,000?
$10,000.
Oh,
A $25,000 live show from mentalist Carl Chrisman, which combines magic, mind reading, hypnosis, and comedy, and a bunch of other smaller items.
When you say these numbers for these people, $10,000, $50,000 here, $25,000 there,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on here? Like $50,000 is the average salary for a person per year, and they give this away like candy. Like what? I don't know. For me, it's difficult.
But of course, they're not giving them $50,000 vacation because they cannot afford it. It's just, I don't know, to promote the business, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, like, trust me, like, those actors, they make tens of millions, and trust me, they can afford.
To say, hey, Robert Downey Jr. went to this
Yes.
chalet, and
Do you think it's a problem for them to go to Switzerland and grab 20 friends, 30 friends? I
Yeah.
don't think it's an
absolutely
issue.
not.
I don't think it's an issue, and paid for everything.
Yeah. I never heard of that gift.
Yeah, first time I heard this year.
For the nominees.
Nominees,
All the
25 people, some plus some hosts and stuff.
Wow.
I mean, you got to the top, so
Yeah.
like,
But you're a nominee.
yeah. But I think
I mean, I guess for them is.
I don't think for them it's a big deal though.
Kind of is.
You think so?
It's kind of like a
Oh
bunch
no,
of.
that being a nominee, but
Yeah.
the gift bag.
They'll probably give it to some of their
Yeah,
friends.
because if you're making 100
or
million,
to their house.
Okay.
Or housekeeper or somebody.
I don't know, but I'm guessing that if you're making 10 millions or 100 million, like $200,000 is not a big deal, right?
No, man, doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
If you're The Rock, you just make 100 million a year or something.
At least, plus all
It's
the
like
partnerships.
You don't.
You don't care. Like,
170,000. It's like nothing for you of a gift bag, whatever.
yeah, like I've
It's
seen this
like-
reel. You know the Shaquille O'Neal,
Shaquille O'Neal, yeah.
right? He's funny. So he was saying that he went to whenever he goes to a restaurant and he has exceptional service.
Where does he go?
Oh, that was like the restaurant, but he was saying
Restaurant, yeah.
that whenever he goes to the restaurant for dinner and he has a great experience and the food come quickly, he asks the server at the end, like, how much money do you want?
Oh.
And he said that the highest number he heard was $4,000. And of course he
humble people.
right?
I wouldn't have the courage to say how much money I want. I will say, well, tell me how much is my service been worth to you, and you decide. But I could not ever.
Yeah.
I
So
cannot
somebody
be-
said 4,000.
I could not be that arrogant to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. I guess he's
You know?
somewhere in LA, but still,
Yeah.
like, I guess he's like
But-
burning
but
money.
Be mindful of this. You always go there, and you never know who you have in front of you. So treat every person
for
like
sure.
they're a star. You
Yeah,
know,
that's very-
and you might. The word will come around. They will say, "Hey, go to that place and ask for this guy, Charlie."
totally, yeah.
I don't know. Probably happened to you,
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't like.
and will give you the ultimate dining
Yeah,
experience.
for example, that's a very good
Yeah.
thing. That's why I always treat everybody the same. Because like when I go to the restaurant, I don't like be treated worse because I'm younger, for example. And there's sometimes it's like, oh, they're younger, they'll not tip.
But you're growing a mustache now, so you're getting
just-
there. So you're a little bit older.
Really, not much.
Say, I'm Charlie.
Not much. It's not really growing that well. So
It's
I'm
growing.
gonna
Yesterday, I
shave it.
was tempted. Do I shave?
You should.
Do
keep-
I not shave?
I mean, if I were,
Do I shave?
if I would
Do I
have
not shave?
opportunities,
Man, I wanna see you that day when you grow your beard,
Mhm.
and I really wanna see how long you're gonna have it.
okay.
I'm just curious to see how.
and if
long-
I'm gonna keep it or no?
yeah, no, I
Okay.
wanna see how far you're gonna grow it.
Okay, deal,
If you don't get tired,
deal.
it would be hard swimming with the beard.
Deal.
Let me tell
deal.
you, it would be really hard.
Well, the hardest thing, I guess.
Breathing.
Oh, I'm guessing that it's tough to like apply any like creams.
You
and
cannot
stuff.
apply anything on
Right.
the beard. What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's the issue.
What are you applying?
No, like if you have like some sort of skin creams. And
Well,
stuff.
everything is under the hair,
Exactly, that's
so
an
it's
issue.
not really.
That's an issue.
But
it's-
at the same time, it's not visible.
yeah, that's true.
Whatever
And
you
then
have
you
underneath.
Well, I just want a beard.
Listen, I go to the store, I'll buy you a beard,
No.
and next time you can wear it, okay? There you go.
That's not the real one.
So, a Viking beard with the braids.
Oh no! I want just like
Skull.
casual, like little. You had a nice beard always, But I'm guessing
But
that
summer
might
is
be
com-
annoying.
Summer is coming.
Might be annoying. That's what I'm.
Summer is coming.
Wait, so it's like make you hotter?
So the first month, to me, it makes it very itchy.
Oh, but then you can trim it, right?
Yeah, so yeah, you can trim it. You can make it shorter, but somehow, even if it grows like by 1 centimeter,
Yeah.
at the beginning it's itchy. Then
So
you get used to
okay,
it.
how long would it take you to grow like real beard, like 1 centimeter? Like, is it like
Maybe a month.
Oh,
Doesn't grow
so
that
it's not
fast.
like
no, it's
couple
not
days.
that fast. No,
Oh,
no. You start with if you don't shave for a day, you start
Yeah.
seeing a shade a little bit of a
But as
beard.
you see, like you have like lots of hair everywhere. Like it's like covered.
It's full. Yeah.
It's
Some
full.
people have patches.
Yeah, like look here. Like I
Yeah.
have some here, zero here.
But I think you just
Maybe
like
with age,
it would
right?
just go. Yeah.
Maybe.
You would just grow and.
Maybe it's just those genetics work.
Well, your dad has a beard, I think.
But I think he got it later on too.
Yeah.
I think so. I would need
Yeah.
to double check.
I was so anxious to grow a beard that
Really?
I started having a fainted, like really invisible mustache.
Oh.
But I was so into it that I shaved the whole thing like crazy, like I was like a grown up and something, because I wanted to be a grown up. Say, hey, I shaved.
Yeah, right?
I did the beard. I
Okay,
shaved.
how's your son doing with the beard?
He's got a little bit of a mustache.
He's
12 though. He's gonna be
Holy
13.
Shit, that's fast.
A little bit of a
Right?
mustache. Growing the unibrow. I said
No, don't grow this.
Yeah, I said we need to pluck that. I said
Mhm.
just plucked.
It doesn't look
But
good
the pain,
anyway.
yeah, the pain was a little bit
Well,
unbearable.
you can do
we just
whack.
went
Like
pew,
they
pew,
have those
pew,
strips.
pew. Oh, I don't know about the strips.
I have some I can give you if you want.
Does it work?
Yeah, I do that.
You do? Huh.
Yeah. It's just you apply the sometimes you gotta do it couple times, but you apply the
Yeah.
strip and you just
So when I was
That's
when I would go to the hair salon in Italy,
yeah.
when I was young, I was do crazy things with my hair and shit. You know, I had very curly hair, and I would use a chemical straightening. They would put on a cream that was
How long it last?
for a good month. But they will. I'll tell you. So they would put this cream that was thick and would smell like rotten eggs. So we would take a comb and just pull and pull and pull and pull, and you would keep it there for 30 minutes maybe. Then you would go under for shampoo, and they would put another substance in it, and you would stay there for another 10 minutes. Then you go full shampoo, clear everything out, and then it would give me a haircut. And damn it, once I would come out of there after the shampoo, my hair was straight like like magic. And I said, oh my God, I love this. I want my hair like this.
And then people who have straight hair, they want curly.
The curse was that that chemical straightening would make your hair too dry. And many people lost their hair
Yeah,
because
that's
of
the
it.
issue.
Because they was damaging like crazy.
I saw many people now they do this in like transplant. How does it?
Oh, hair transplant?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, they put. I don't know how specifically how it works, but they put
know.
like
So
they blend like
Yes.
one single hair
So
at a
first
time.
they take one of your hairs
Oh.
and they apply it later on them, like when they draw the line.
Oh yeah.
Because I knew one person he got it, and then they apply those small things and they will grow and like.
Elon Musk was losing his hair, and he actually
He
got
did
it.
the same?
Oh yeah, he did the.
Yeah, I mean it's pain in the ass because it's like you have to wait. I think cover it in case of the sun and stuff, and it takes a
Yeah.
little bit too. But later you get the effect and just normal hair.
Yeah, so I was talking about eyebrows. So I would tell the hairstylist to purposefully cut 2 stripes on my eyebrow
Oh shit!
to give me stripes, one here and
Really?
one here. Yeah, it was so cool.
Really? Huh?
Yeah, it was fun.
And they just grow like again. the
yeah,
same?
they would just grow like crazy again.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we wouldn't have eyebrows and how would it look
Oh,
weird?
no.
But
No.
you see, everything is like designed to be. Like,
So you know why you have eyebrows?
yeah, to sweat not come to your ears.
Yeah,
right?
to your eyes.
Yeah, eyes.
To your ears.
Either way.
That works too.
Oh my god.
So this is a very important topic and it's very
Alright.
interesting. It's about why Oregon's drug decriminalization failed. So probably you don't know, but there was a measure known as Measure 110 that said that basically possessing hard drugs was fine in Oregon. But this is insane because they realized something. So Americans' most radical experiment with drug decriminalization is ended after more than 3 years of painful results. Oregon Governor Tina Kotek has pledged to sign legislation repealing the principal elements of the ballot initiative known as Measure 110. Possessing hard drug is again a crime in Oregon, and courts will return to mandating treatments for offenders. Oregonians had supported the measure with 59% of the vote in 2020. But 3 years later, polling showed that 64% wanted some or all of it repealed. So they approved all drugs, like all drugs.
Wow. The same as in Colorado, right?
I think so.
It is.
Yeah. So the key elements were the removal of criminal penalties for possession of small amounts of drugs such as methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine, and fentanyl, and sharper focus instead on reducing the harm that drugs cause to their users. More than $260 million were allocated to services such as naloxone distribution. Naloxone is something that a spray that if people go to overdose, you can spray inside the nose, and the substance goes to the brain, and it reverses the effects of the overdose.
Wow.
Employment and housing services and voluntary treatment. Supporters hope that ending penalties and reducing the stigma of drug use would bring a range of benefits. Once drugs were decriminalized and destigmatized, that's what they thought. They say, we're going to solve all problems if we make everything legal, because who's going to go on drugs, who's going to do drugs is going to do them anyways, and the rest are just going to live their lives.
Isn't it true?
But disappointment stacked up rapidly. Measure 110 failed because its advocates misunderstood addiction. The drug overdose death rate increased by 43% in 2021. So instead of solving the problem, you made it even worse.
Wow.
And the CDC data showed for September 2023, deaths by overdose grew by 41.6% versus 2.1% nationwide. So just imagine how big is this percentage. And then decriminalization did not produce a flood of help seeking. The replacement for criminal penalties, a $100 ticket for drug possession with the fine waived if the individual called a toll-free number for health assessment. So they would give a $100 penalty to people, but these people would not give a shit about the ticket because they would not just go they would not pay it if they were found to go, they were being overdosed so often. And then more than 95% of people ignored the ticket, for which, in keeping with the spirit of Measure 110, there was no consequence. The cost of the hotline worked out to about $7,000 per completed phone call.
Wow.
These realities, as well as associated disorders such as open-air drug markets and sharp rise in violent crime, while such crime was falling nationally, this led Oregonians to rethink their drug policy. And then, of course, fentanyl, meth, addiction are not like depression, chronic pain, and cancer, because they're really addictive, you know. And then the real problem is withdrawal is wrenching and difficult. Most addicted people who come to treatment do so not spontaneously, but brought through pressure from family, friends, employers, health professional, and yes, the law. And they do not understand the addiction, and basically they saw this experiment across other countries in the world. And for example, Portugal in 2001 decriminalized all drugs as well.
Oh wow.
But Portugal is a smaller country. It's a different culture, and there were different things, but they're starting to rethink again. So Portugal decriminalized all drug use, including marijuana, cocaine, and heroin, in an experiment that inspired similar effort elsewhere. But now police are blaming a spike in the number of people who use drugs for a rise in crime. In one neighborhood, state-issued paraphernalia, powder blue syringe caps, packets of citric acids for diluting heroin, litters sidewalks outside an elementary school. So Portugal became a model for progressive jurisdiction around the world, embracing drug criminalization, just like Oregon, you know. But the police are less motivated to register people who misuse drugs, and they should go to state-funded rehabilitation, but they usually don't. So they failed to a certain extent. And then, so listen to this. These days in Portugal, it is forbidden to smoke tobacco outside a school or a hospital. It is forbidden to advertise ice cream and sugar candies, and yet it is allowed for people to be there injecting drugs.
Wow.
We have normalized it. That is the whole thing that you want to take about this. They, by legalizing this, they have normalized it. It becomes routine. Crime goes up. Addiction is so strong that no matter what, they need to find the funds to find a new substance to keep on staying hooked. And open air drugs injecting sites are the worst. You cannot have drug injecting sites outside where there's a school. You cannot have the sidewalks full of syringes and shit where there is kid playing around and stuff.
Wow.
And then in 2001, Portugal threw out years of punishment-driven policy in favor of harm reduction by decriminalizing consumption of all drugs for personal use, including purchase and possession of 10-day supplies. And then consumption remains technically against the law, but instead of jail, people who misuse drugs are registered by police and referred to dissuasion commissions. For the most troubled people, authorities can impose sanctions, including fines and recommended treatments. And then other countries have moved to channel drug offenses out of the penal system too, but none in Europe institutionalized that route more than Portugal. Within a few years, so this is what happened at the beginning. Positive things happened. HIV transmission rates were plummeted. And then from 2000 to 2008, the prison population fell from 16.5%. And overdose rates dropped as public funds flowed from jails to rehabilitation. So the police had to worry less about drug crimes, and focus more on real crime. That's why if you don't arrest people because of drug possession, because it's legal, you have more opportunity to take care of other kind of crimes. You know what I'm saying? And then the Portuguese boys are now calling for a rethink of a policy that was long a proud point of national consensus. Urban visibility of the drug problem, police say, is at its worst point in decades. The state-funded, non-governmental organizations that have largely taken over responding to people with addiction seem less concerned with treatment than affirming that lifetime drug use should be seen as a human right. And then they say here that nowadays illicit drug use increased to 12.8% in 2022 from 7.8 in 2021. It's still below European average, but Portugal prevalence of high-risk opioid use is higher than Germany, but lower than France and Italy. Overdose rates have hit 12-year highs and almost doubled in Lisbon from 2019 to 2023. This is crazy. Sewage samples in Lisbon, the water, drain water, show cocaine and ketamine detection is now among the highest in Europe, with elevated weekend rates suggesting party-heavy usage. In Porto, the collection of drug-related debris from the city streets surged 24% between 2021 and 2022, with this year on track to far outpace the last. Crime, including robbery in public spaces, spiked 14% from 2021 to 2022. A rise police blame partly on increased drug use. And then, in the past 18 months, a drug encampment sprung up below a school. More homes have been burgled. There's more robberies for homes. And one neighbor says she found a person naked from the waist down shooting up outside her house gate. They still say that jail time is more harmful to society than criminalization, but still there are no long-term benefits to decriminalizing drugs. The number of users being funneled into drug treatment in Portugal has sharply fallen from a peak of 1,150 in 2015 to 352 in 2021. So they're not really helping people because you need to attach. So, human behavior. If you give an incentive to do something, our default is to seek pleasure and avoid pain.
Mm-hmm.
So with drugs is that you are hooked because you become dependent and addicted.
Yeah,
so you always
wanna use
chase
it again
that
and again.
high.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you would say, because if you cut people off, withdrawal symptoms can kill you if you cut you off from 100 to 0. So they still need to keep on using in a controlled way when they go to rehab.
Makes sense.
And lower the dosage
Wow.
until they get completely
0.
out. Well, the same thing for alcohol.
Smoking.
Same thing for alcohol abuse. No, you're just talking about drugs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So alcohol abuse, somebody can go in shock if you're a heavy alcohol user.
Or if somebody, is addicted to.
And you stop all at once, cold turkey, you can die.
Yeah. Wow.
My thing is, if you just put out the incentive and you don't put something attached to it, like, okay, we give you housing if you lower your drug consumption. So our goal should be toward rehabilitation, not toward incentivizing people to get on drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Wow. I didn't know that Portugal did allow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
And they say, like, okay, let's just open it up for everybody. And at the beginning, they saw less people incarcerated, less overdose. Law enforcement could focus on more serious crimes. But going on with the years, like what's happening now in Oregon, that's why they're pulling back on cutting on the decriminalization of drugs, because it's too much.
Yeah.
Because if you have open sites, like
So should it be
people
prohibited?
shooting up in front of a school, you cannot have that. That's the decay of society.
That's true.
You cannot have that.
Yeah, it should not be allowed.
I mean, if you just go to the store and buy a gram of cocaine, same as you can buy a pack of gum.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not good. Not good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing. And plus, in the United States,
There is no drug which is good at all. Like
in the United States, 100,000 people died for fentanyl use.
That's crazy.
And for fentanyl, you just need a very tiny...
What is even that?
I'm going to tell you specifically. So, for fentanyl... So it's a powerful synthetic opioid analgesic that is similar to morphine, but it is 50 to 100 times more potent.
Oh, shit.
It is typically used to treat severe pain, such as pain associated with surgery or cancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
it's
they use those stuff for like the after.
Oh, it's very addictive. So when I had surgery to my gastrointestinal system, right? And they gave me
when
like...
did you have it?
What?
When did you have it?
2010.
Oh.
And they gave me pain medications. They gave me one container. They gave me a lot.
Okay.
So when I took one of those, one was too much. It put me in this sleepy state, foggy. I could not reason properly. I would have to stay in bed.
Holy shit.
I would not feel pain. And it was like so nice, so pleasure, it was like, no pain, but sleepy as fuck and cloudy.
So that's why people get it more, because
and
they want to keep on being...
People will get addicted.
Yeah.
And it's also been increasingly abused, contributing to opioid-related overdoses and deaths.
Yeah.
And the quantity, it's...
Low.
It's the it's crazy. And then I had to start like getting lower, like a half dose of that, because that was too much.
Wow. Wait, so what surgery you had again? It's for what was that?
If it was for my stomach, I was having issues swallowing. So yeah, it was
oh shoot.
Yeah. I was 25. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
So the lethal dose of fentanyl can vary widely depending on factors such as individual tolerance, purity of the drug. For most people, a dose of just a few milligrams can be fatal. However, even much smaller amounts can be deadly, especially if the person has no tolerance to opioids.
Wow.
It is extremely potent, and even accidental exposure to small amounts can lead to overdose and death.
Wow. That's crazy.
So the other thing that they're doing, so they're smuggling fentanyl through the southern border in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And the purity of current drugs, you need to be careful that it's not contaminated. Because it's been handled in a facility
The quality might be bad.
that handled fentanyl. Like you can find tiny traces of fentanyl in cocaine.
Wow.
And people, they use it, they can overdose quickly and die. You're talking about small doses. And it's caused so many deaths in the
Why
United
people even
States.
take
And
it?
it's still one of the causes.
That's so
But
stupid.
that goes to addiction again. It's something that you cannot stop.
Yeah.
And when I used to work in law enforcement, and I used to watch the mugshots at the
like
pictures.
when they come. Okay.
So I would see a story of these people through pictures. I would see them when they first went into the system. They were arrested for the first time, and they took a mugshot, and they were young, and they were beautiful. It was their first crime.
Oh, shoot.
And then you see the second picture, and the third one, and the fourth. And you see the transformation of their faces when they were using all that crap, meth. And you see their face like full of scratches, like aging 10 years in 2 or 3 years after heavy usage.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's how it works.
this is not what you do, man.
Don't do it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's, I don't know. It's a
But
crazy
the society, it's going down anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it's a crazy. It's sad to see a country falling down.
Just people have too much goods, right?
I don't
They're
think
seeking more.
I don't think it's that. I think it's that shitty neighborhoods, shitty people.
Yeah.
When you don't grow in a good neighborhood.
But also, if you look at artists, like they have too much money, they have too much excitement, and they don't know what to do. You know.
Yeah, there are those cases. Well, it's a.
Everybody.
Drugs are a product, and they're a criminal thing because they're banned. You know.
Yeah.
And
because of what they
with
cause.
good reason, because they're not.
Yeah, because what they cause.
Yeah, they cost a lot of money. There's an illegal.
No. Like what they cause with your body, like how bad they are.
I mean, I'm not really an expert in this. I'm just reading this information here, and in Philadelphia, there was like a drug that they were using, like a horse tranquilizer or something, and these people are hunching over and just being like zombies and in the streets, and it's you just walking and just have to walk around needles. I mean, it's really terrible to see this happening.
They should educate people that they're bad and people should not, just. But everybody.
I wish it was that simple to educate.
I don't think it is.
Is that some people are born into really bad situations.
Maybe.
Are born to parents that are addicted to drugs, and
that might be the case
when
too.
kids are little, they don't have any other choice. They're born into it, and there's so many bad cases of it.
There's not much we can do.
we
Everybody has their own judgment.
Need to be aware and try to
our best.
To do our best to. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's
hard to say anything.
It's hard to say, and it comes to personal choice. But then you realize some people don't really have.
I'm just gonna say one thing: that any addiction is bad.
Addiction,
no matter what is it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's bad. Like if you're addicted to sugar.
Yeah, nowadays. Yeah,
whatever.
It can be porn addiction. It can be alcohol addiction,
drugs,
gambling.
Anything. It's bad.
Yes.
Computer games. if you overdo it, it's
Mhm.
it's bad. Like any addiction, it's bad. So just try to
Yeah.
stay away from being addicted to anything and just do your
Well,
best.
sometimes you need help from other people that make you recognize if you have an addiction or not into something, and because by yourself
Yeah, you cannot judge.
you cannot judge. You don't
That's
know
true.
that you're. Some people don't even know that they're addicted, and then when you point that out, they will say, they will deny it because they
Yeah.
will say, "No, I'm not." No, well,
Mhm.
no, you fucking are. You kind of are, but blaming them, that is not a good way to help them. But they would need like somebody to talk to. And
Mhm.
I was reading something on a psychology book. It was some time ago. I don't remember the title. It was saying like to switch the addiction, smoking, for example,
Mhm.
the bad addiction with something else that is positive,
Mm. Yeah,
and
get
create
addicted to the gym or swimming.
to something else.
Go
Yeah,
be addicted to a swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
To soccer,
yeah.
playing,
To something that
run outside.
yeah can create the same feeling.
Yeah, that's very true. Well,
So, do you have anything else?
no,
No, just
good.
two.
Yeah, we already.
Oh man, I was the one that
I think we should cut
That
like
was-
from 3 to 2 because like in the beginning like we had so many like thoughts and we could talk even more
It
about
doesn't
that
matter. It doesn't matter.
because the topics they were like sometimes make me like rushing, you know.
Oh, I don't like rushing.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But we
I want to
just-
take it.
We just
Yeah.
take our
You
time
know,
to
if
talk.
I have 3, I feel like I'm overwhelmed, you know. So
Oh man, I'm really not. I could go for hours.
no. What I mean, it's like I don't want to have it like behind my head that I have to talk about something.
You don't have to. You could just choose to.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah. The Marilyn one about Marilyn Monroe. It's like, oh my god, it was like
Yeah.
crazy. But can you imagine? You need to watch this movie. Oh damn it! I had it in my mind. Fuck. Sometimes I have these lapses.
I see.
Jesus, why did it happen? I watched the movie last time again. Maria de Armas was in that movie, and she was the
Who's
AI
Maria
boy.
de Armas?
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Maybe Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas. See what's
Maria de... Oh my god.
Ana de Armas, Spanish actress. She's Spanish.
Yeah. Ana de...
She's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Blade Runner
Jeez.
2049.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've seen it?
I've seen it.
She was in that movie. She was the AI, the hologram.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the house.
she was there. It was a good movie. Too long for me though.
Oh my God! She would just
long.
sit down there, look at him with some eyes. What a day, huh?
Oh my god.
She was
that was a
telling
good
me.
movie. That was a good movie. It's very like
What a future, man! Scary,
it's atmosphere, like certain.
scary. Though.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
I-
Well done.
Well done. I've seen it in 2019, maybe years ago. 'Cause
Yeah,
It was out like 2016 or what?
2017.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, she's an excellent actress.
Nice.
Excellent
Nice.
and beautiful. She was beautiful in No Time to Die in James Bond too.
Oh yeah. That was a good movie too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's maturing as a character. Like,
old is
the more I
she?
see, I don't know if she's
30-something?
in her
I would say like 32.
probably 35,
Oh,
1988.
okay.
Oh, April 30th, same month as I.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. So she's the Aries.
she's Aries.
Aries. Are you Aries or not?
Aries.
Too?
Yeah.
You too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's like I was saying, like the kind of AI that sooner or later we'll have.
Most likely flying cars, you know.
That's insane.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah. She's just a hologram though in the movie.
Yeah.
But then he went home and he brought a new device because she could just go around along that was a device on top on the ceiling that would just establish the range she could go to.
Oh.
But then when he bought a new device, she could actually go out and
Oh.
just move around, go on the roof and
Interesting.
feel the water.
Wow.
You know, it's a different kind of
Yeah.
tech.
She's a good actress.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, gents,
Yeah.
ladies and gents,
Thank you.
thank you for sticking out this long. If you made it to the end, you have experienced some amnesia from my part. But
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
sometimes you get like, see, I couldn't remember.
It's okay,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember Bruce Willis. I couldn't remember Blade Runner. You
Huh.
know.
Maybe you should train more, like memorizing, like, maybe like when you record some video, maybe like first write down and try to go from your brain,
Yeah.
you know, because if you like rely every time on the paper,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't train. Like,
But
you
I
know
like
what
to
mean?
rely on the paper.
I know you do.
Well, you write down kind of a script and you read the
Like
notes.
the synopsis, right?
Synopsis. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
well, thank you very much.
Number 31,
Number 31.
right?
Yes.
Wow.
And going.
Well, thank you so much, and have a good day or night.
And yeah,
Whenever
wherever you watch this.
you're watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.